Hey guys, alright, so yesterday I did a small little video in the morning talking about my plants, and I actually got a lot of good feedback about people who actually like plants. And I also posted that photo of my little my celery growing. And so this is the first time I've tried to grow celery, and it's actually turning out really well. So these babies are going to be ready for me to be potting them soon, because you don't want it to grow too much. They will rot. And so yeah, look, so you're starting to see that this is rotting a little bit. So maybe I'll give it a couple more days. So this has been maybe 6 days worth of growing, and it grows really fast. So I entered the world of growing herbs because I've been wanting to do that for the longest time. And we're gonna try to grow ginger, and we're gonna try to grow some herbs. Okay, now I did purchase organic herbs and organic ginger because that's how they grow best. They taste better, they grow faster, because everything that's not organic that you buy at a regular store, a regular HEB, it can still grow. It takes longer, and it doesn't taste as well because they're sprayed with not only pesticides but also, honestly, I don't remember what the name of the chemical is, but it stops the growth of the plant or of the root, so it can last longer on the shelf, and people don't see roots coming out and don't buy it thinking that's gonna go bad, right? So right now we have some mint, we have some rosemary, a beautiful basil plant, we have some Italian parsley, and we also have some thyme because we never have enough thyme, right? Anyway, and again, the organic ginger. Okay, now I don't want to buy a whole bunch of pots just because they're expensive. Even just like the really good ones, the little ceramic pots that you can buy at a nursery, they can add up. They're about $4 each. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're planning, it can be expensive, right? And right now I'm working part-time. I don't have that much money. The holidays were recently, so yeah. Anyway, so what I try to do, I have an old piano bench that I actually got from one of my friends. She had gotten it from a thrift store, and so anyway, I have it now. And so I'm gonna try to use this as my little gardening thing. Oh, I didn't realize I don't have a tripod, so I have this that kind of like holds the camera, kind of keeps it. So sorry if you can't really tell. I'm really tacky. Okay, this is the first time I do a video like this. But anyway, so that's the piano bench, and Stanley's there. I have a lot of little birds flying around here making noise because they want to eat their food, but I'm here annoying them. Anyway, so yeah, let's get started. Alright, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go ahead and grab each herb and kind of place them in here. Okay, once they're all placed in here and I kind of know what I want it to look like, then I'll go ahead and plant them. Now I'm a little nervous because I've never grown herbs before, and I know that some of these herbs, like mint, are very dominating, meaning that once you plant it, it grows so fast and it's so strong that it kind of takes over the space. So eventually I might have to move them. This seems like, I mean, these are pretty big, so I don't even know if they're gonna survive here or if they're gonna be fighting for the space. Again, this is all new to me. This is my first time trying. I read a bunch of blogs about it, and hopefully it turns out okay, but you know, we'll see. Okay. have my Rise Up cup because I love using it for my planting, and then my organic bag of soil, or my organic soil. Now this is really good. It's for it's organic, right? It's for plants and it's for veggies, so it kind of works for everything. All right. So I'm done putting all my herbs in here. They look beautiful. They smell so good. So you can see. Now I'm a little worried about the thyme because I tried separating it because it's a lot. So I was trying to separate the roots so I can plant them a little separately. But I feel like I tore some of them off, so hopefully that doesn't stress out the plant and it continues to grow from there. But yeah, no, everything looks great right now. The rosemary's beautiful. She's standing upright. The basil's standing upright, and so is the mint. Now the Italian parsley and the thyme, they're a little more flimsier, but that's just how they are overall. So hopefully, you know, with a little bit of water and everything, which I am gonna give them some, they'll be okay. I did put my ginger plant in here first. I'm gonna see if it grows on here, you know, first. So what I did was I got a pot that's breathable, okay, so it has a lot of holes. I put the ginger root in there. I didn't have to soak it overnight because it is an organic ginger root. If you don't buy organic ginger root and you buy it from the store, do soak it overnight in warm water to get as much pesticides and as much of the chemical off of it. So yeah, I put it in a little pot with the little bulbs facing up, so all the little any thick root goes in the bottom, and all the little bulbs, the little eyes, whatever you want to call it, those go up, facing upwards. So as it grows, it'll grow from there. So right now I'm gonna get some water on my babies. Now with herbs, I've read, as well as ginger, do not overwater them because they don't like a lot of water. When you first plant them, have the soil moist, and then once the soil starts looking dry, same thing with the ginger, then water it again. So maybe once a week water it. I know when summer starts coming along and you know it starts getting hotter, then you can probably do twice a week that you water it. Other than that, don't do more than that. So let me go ahead and get that water. I'm also gonna spray them aside from just watering them. I do have this spray bottle. Now I love this spray bottle. I got it at a nursery because unlike any other sprays, it doesn't just spray forward. It's more of a mist, so it kind of mists everything 360 degree. It is expensive, maybe $13 for this. I know it's a lot. I usually don't spend a lot of money like that, but it's very beneficial, and I use it for all of my plants because they want to be mist. You know, their plants are kind of picky sometimes, beautiful and everything, but they don't want to be overwatered. They start getting brown patches, you know, kind of like the roots moldy. So see how this, well, you can't really tell here, but it just sprays slightly, okay? Just enough to give them a little bit of water. Here, I'll show you, sorry. gonna spray them enough, just so they're a little wet. They're going into shock right now probably, because anytime that you move a plant, they're gonna be like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Now I picked this spot because it does get a lot of shade during the day, but also it also gets the perfect amount of sun. So if I was to move, right, because I'm sitting there, they would be getting good enough sunlight. Oops, sorry, you're on my bike, so okay. See how beautifully this sprays? It's just like an overall mist, and I love it. Do you see Stanley right there? I don't know if you can see him. He loves sitting there. He has this little bed. Let me see if I can see. He has this little